Hey everybody. This is John Wallace. I'm going to shoot this quick little video about Peak Funding Pro. Yes, I'm making a lot of videos about Peak Funding Pro because I'm trying to break down their somewhat complicated video in portions to create better understanding for people that couldn't get it from the video. And the video is pretty long and not much to look at. There's not much visuals, many visual animations in the videos, a lot of talking, but it's all good, for people that's interested. They'll watch the whole thing and listen to everything. But for other people, it's hard to stay updated. So I'm gonna give you a little breakdown, very general stuff. Okay. Well, listen, this is the Peak Funding Pro site that I created. And, from someone who's never created a website before and just started really doing these things, I'm getting better and better at it. This site actually has been working. Now, this video is more geared towards the Pay It Forward program, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. But if you take a look at the page, it has the corporate funding video. It has a link leading to your Peak Funding Pro affiliate sign up. It has some testimonials here. It has another live question and answer with Drew Burton, and I believe that's Tom Seeley right there, and another register button and a form to sign up for your email list or your site or anything like that. So all the people that have one of these sites, they have all these links in the same kind of page. And here's some other businesses, other business resources. All of these things generate income for you. Here's a link to the Facebook page, to the the Icons Wealth Team Facebook group, and over here the plans. Now when you come to the site and you click on plans, it'll start to load up the plans. I'm gonna break that down for you real quick. All right. Now it says replicate my site. That's gonna change. Anyway, these plans are simply donations. Now, I need you to understand these are considered loans towards Pay It Forward program in Peak Funding Pro. This is not geared towards the site. This is just a way to collect the funds till we accumulate $2,500, and then we could submit our first application into the Pay It Forward program so that we can look forward to getting double our total investment. So this one is $100 monthly. Donations until we make $2,500. You could cancel it at any time. This is $200 monthly. Same thing, you could cancel it any time. And this is a one-time payment. So say, for example, you came here and you only wanted to invest $100. You would click on this. This wouldn't be a monthly investment. Okay. Or you came over here and you said, well, listen, I chose one of these plans, but next week my check is going to have overtime. I want to put another 100 in. But I don't want to have 2 monthly payments. So you can come over here and add $100 to your total at any time. Okay. Now the amounts may change. They may be go up a couple of dollars because processing the loans this way, incurs a fee. And so when people are, donating 100, it's not actually 100 that hits the account. Okay. Now it may seem like it's only a few dollars, but if we have 100 members, that starts to add up. Okay, so we may change it to, a couple of dollars over and above. All right, so that's that. Now I wanted to show you some results on the marketing that I've done, just the results, right? So we're going to come over here and we're going to look at Elsa's site. He's one of the members in the group, and you see he has a site. Similar site. The video here isn't my video. He uploaded it to his own YouTube channel. So whenever someone views this, his views go up on YouTube. Same kind of site, right? All right. So what has been the results? Well, if you go on Google and you Google Peak Funding Pro, out of 45,400,000 results, and as you can see over here to the right, I am not signed into my Google account. And we scroll down and we keep scrolling, apparently. Let's go to the second page. And you see my site right here. See, the same URL. Right here. All right. That's on page 2. Okay, out of 45 million results, 45 million, and now Elsa's site is right here. Okay. This is from the traffic. This is one of the benefits I was telling you about the traffic. It's hard to get on the first page of anything for anything. It really is. But the key is that you have to have something relevant that people are going to visiting and watching your videos and materials. Okay. So the more traffic you have coming on a regular, consistent basis. Sorry, my dog needed my attention. The more traffic you have coming on a regular, consistent basis, the more relevant your site becomes. The more important it becomes to the search engine. So this was on Google, okay, and it was just those two sites I was showing you. So let's check on Bing. Again, I'm not signed into no account. We're going to refresh the page, and we're going to begin to scroll down, and there go me, and there go Elsa's site again. And this is on a different search engine, okay? This is the effect of all the traffic. Now we went over here to Yahoo. As you can see, I'm not signed in to no Yahoo account. I'm going to refresh the page. And there I go. And there go else. Okay. And here's blogs and our Facebook group. And here's the company, the corporate company. That's them right here. Okay. Right there. And we're kind of right behind them, because these both are leading to separate pages on the same site. Okay. So that's the effect of the traffic. All right. Now, sales and sign up are different. You have to actually work your business. You have to reach out to the people that's coming to your page, reach out to the people that enter into your capture system. Different traffic, for certain people that just got traffic coming to the site but don't have a domain. I don't have your domain to search and see your results and see your videos. Also, if you ordered the $50 donation plan, then it's kind of traffic you having is, it's not geared towards generating your sales. It's geared towards getting your site more notice. But if you have the $100 plan, which includes PPC marketing, which is exactly advertising and having Google display your ad in email, in all their emails in their Gmail database and online, and when people search live, that requires more money because it takes a lot of money to do that. So it's different type of traffic and different type of results. But one basic result is going to be that your site is going to become more relevant to all the search engines. Now, yeah, you ain't going to make money overnight unless you have a lot of money to throw into this. But if you're building a business, that's the key phrase right there, building. You have to start putting one leg in front of the other at some point to actually say that you're building a business. You can't sit all night, work out some things, and then get tired and say, well, listen, I did some things. No. You have to actually implement those things that you learned to say you took a step, and then you implement more, and then you just keep going. Remember, you are building a stable income. You're not conjuring one through magic words and spells. You're building one. That takes time. It takes bonds. It takes you learning. It takes a lifestyle change sometimes. But with something like this, it's real. It's a good benefit because let me get down here. Can I get down here? Let's see if I can. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's get this calculator up real quick because I want to give you an idea here. All right. Now, say they tell you that you get $200, right, for everyone that goes through the credit repair service. All right, and actually gets the credit repair. When that's done, you receive $200. Now, they move on to the funding aspect. The funding aspect is where they get, their approved for personal funding. And the safe bet is if they are entered into the credit repair assessment, then they have already been guaranteed to receive some sort of funding, or they wouldn't have been accepted. So the funding will come. So at the lower end is $50,000, and from what I'm hearing, the max is $150,000. Well, let's just work with $100,000. So that one client that you generated $200 off of goes through the funding and receives $100,000 in funding. Great for them. You turn around and get 1.6% of that. So that's $1,800 on one client. All you have to do is make one sale here and you'll be able to afford all the marketing you need done for the whole month. I'm just giving you an idea here. If you could work towards getting one client, you generate enough to pay your rent, car note. You're not selling people no get rich quick scheme. You have actually access to anyone in any business, any industry, any field, any level in their life, whether they make a lot of money or they're broke. Everyone needs credit repair. And being that the Pay It Forward program actually pays for the credit repair aspect of the program for the client doesn't even have to come out of pocket. Okay, in certain cases. All right. In certain cases, they may actually ask you to contribute towards your credit repair process, but who knows? Okay. And that's $1,800. All right. Now let's just multiply that 1,800 by 5 people in 1 month. That's $9,000 you generated in one single month. 1 month. Now there's 4 weeks in the month. Say if you got 2 people a year. So let's just, 2 people a week. That would make 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? So that's 1,800, right? Whoops. Let's clear that out. Sorry. 1,800, right? Times 8. That's $14,400 in 30 days. This is why I'm making so many videos. This is why I have 34 people that have already entered into my Peak Funding Pro back office. This is why I make these videos and tell you about how to become an agent and what the benefits are of being an agent with Peak Funding Pro. Okay? The services you benefit from and their programs you benefit from. You could become a lender now. Now you are an agent and a lender in the Pay It Forward program. And all you really need from the Pay It Forward program is for it to work one time. Because if it worked once, it'll work again. And you just keep reinvesting to the point where you can put in $2,500 of your own money all by yourself. If you generate 8 clients in 1 month, you have enough to put $2,500 into the account yourself. You won't need no help. You won't need to join the funding. You won't need to be part of the funding program as far as the Pay It Forward program because you'll have enough. So let me get this straight. If you get 8 people to go through the whole entire process, even if it took you more than a month, you would generate enough to actually be a regular lender in the Pay It Forward program. And you can submit as many applications you want. So you don't have to put just 2,500. You could put 5,000. You could put 7,500. On and on and on in increments of 2,500. And receive double back every 5 to 6 months. Okay? Do you understand? They do all the work for you. So the reality here is that unlike other business opportunities online, all you really need is 8 people. 8 people to generate $14,400 $400 in income. 8. Okay? Say if that's too high. Say if that's too high. Say if you only know 4. That's still $7,200. 4 people. That's 1 person every 7 days that actually goes through the process. Now, here's another flip. Okay? Here's another aspect of it. Say you have friends that have money. They already have money. They want to invest their money. They invest in Bitcoin. They buying stocks, trade lines. They have the money. So you tell your friend to come over and they put $2,500 to become a lender. Okay? Under your link. Now, I'm not sure what the commission is when you have a lender under you. All right. So we're still working out and finding out more about that. Okay? But you're an agent. I'm pretty sure if you help your friend make double back, you could charge, $300 for access. You can tell them whatever you want. I mean, you're an agent now. I mean, well, anything ethical and legal. Let me stress that. Okay? Or, better yet, to make it real simple, what I would do is I would tell them, listen, I have a program here, and the program is $2,500, and if you loan me the $2,500 for the company program, in 5 to 6 months, I'll give you back $5,000. And they can pay you, and you could submit the application under your name or your business name into the paid forward program. 5 to 6 months, you receive back $5,000. You understand what I'm saying? Then you can charge them and take a percentage of the fee, take a fee for the program, for the application or the processing of the paperwork or anything like that, and then you just make some money. But I'm pretty sure they have a commissionable way to do this, and we're still finding out more. Okay, so that's $2,500 to be part of the Pay It Forward program. We have a funding going on. You just come over to the site and you choose which plan you want. Okay. All right, you choose which plan you want. You're going to have to sign in. If you're not a member of my page, you will not be able to invest with us. You must sign up for an account. Okay? It's free to sign up, so don't even worry. Your name, I think it's your name, email. That's basically what you need, or you sign in with Facebook or Google. That's it. Choose one of these increments. If you would like to pay more, one time, like if you want to drop $1,000 in right now, I can just generate this, or I'll privately message you and you can send it to me directly. And then we'll all make sure that everyone knows how much of the funds we have. Everyone will be contacted before we submit the application. There will never be a time where we will submit the application without prior notifying all of the members, so that we can make sure that they understand how much they will be getting back, and we can guarantee that we have taken good notes on how much someone has put in. So we don't want you to put in 500 and then we have down on our end that you only put in 300, then we only give you 600. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that we make sure that our information and our investors' information match up before we even submit the application. Okay. All right. So that was basically it for this video. There's really nothing more to say. There's really nothing more to say. I mean, if you're watching the materials, make the time. The problem is, people got a lot of time and they allocate their time, depending on their life. And sometimes it's hard to take time out of what you deem is important enough for your time and allocate it towards something else. So it's hard to get people to watch the videos and then study them and learn everything about the company. Okay. So I really think that you need to take out the time, sit down with pen, paper, or sit down with your cell phone, write down in your notes in your cell phone app what you didn't understand, what you need more clarification on. If you would like a 3-way validation call with, one of the members of Peak Funding Pro, where all 3 of us will be on the line together and you can ask your questions. If you need a site, if you need help how to promote to other people, if you would like, to order traffic or what the other business services are. I mean, make this part of your lifestyle, because this is how you become successful online. This is why people watch my videos. Now, I don't got 100,000 people watching my videos, and I don't need 100,000 people watching my videos, because I only need, how many? 8. I need 8 people to come and go through the services so I could generate about $15,000. And when you think of numbers that way, 8 people. That's corner store that you go to, that Uber driver that drives you around, that person that sold you, your sneakers, that person that's cooking your food at the restaurant, friends, neighbors, other businesses, the places that you go do your taxes at. You know, things of that nature. Everyone needs credit repair, and everyone's looking for something to invest in to generate them more income. And if you tell someone that you can flip their income and double their income in a certain amount of time, I mean, that's music to their ears. So if you get out here and work this is real income that can really change your life. I mean, that's not just a slogan that I'm saying to you guys to try to persuade you to sign up, because you know, you see my other videos. I have enough people coming in, and I don't persuade nobody. I send everyone to my site through traffic, and they just sign up. Okay? But I take my business serious. You know, I have a Facebook page. I'm active in the groups. I'm actively on people's pages talking to them. And now it's gotten to a point where people reach out to me and people want to invest more than $10, $20, $30,000. Okay, you don't need a lot of people to be successful in high ticket business. This is a high ticket offer. Okay, the people that come in, you know, either need to make money and they get funding, which gives them that money, and then they're able to take care of their own credit, their own bills without any problem, and move on and keep investing over and over and over, and never ending income for them. A never ending income. They just keep helping people. And I didn't even mention that when those 8 people go out and help one person each, I mean, just from the funding side alone, you're going to get $670 approximately. Times 8. Okay? And I think $50 if they go through the credit repair on your second level. Times 8. That's 400. I mean, no, sorry. That's 3,200 right there. So let's calculate that, since I already brought it up. Let's calculate that. Okay, so 8 people came in and they brought in one person each. You receive about $50 for every one person because they're on your second level to go through the credit repair. Remember, you receive $200 if they go through you, but you receive $50 if they go through someone you brought in. So we're going to times that by 8. That's $400. See, I was right. Sorry. I'm real tired. That's $400, right? Then you have $670 times 8. That's $5,360. So let's add that 400. You have $5,760 when those 8 people go in and bring one person. When they bring one person in each. Okay? Okay? Now, I'm going to really blow your mind. Remember, I told you to bring in 8, right? I'm saying 8 is the magic number for you, right? So each of your 8 brought in 8. Okay? 8 times 8 is 64, right? For those that don't know, 8 times 8 is 64. Now, we did approximately, what? 670 times 8 plus 400, right? That was the number. 670 times 8, right? Plus 400, right? So we're going to times that by 8. And we're going to times that by 8. You got what just happened? If each of your 8 people brought in one person each, you would make 670 when they get the funding, right? And you would make $50 when they go through credit repair. That's for one person, right? But they brought in 8. That's $5,760. Each of your 8 brought in one person, right? Now, if each of your 8 brought in 8, this will be multiplied by 8, right? This will represent one person bringing in 8 people. So we just multiply that by 8. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is money you wouldn't have to do nothing for. You just brought in 8 people, and those 8 people went and followed the process and duplicated the process. And this is your share. This is your commission off of that. You understand what I'm saying? So pay attention to the marketing. Pay attention to the posts. Be more active, because when you bring in order to bring your 8 in, you have to see, it has to look like you live and breathe what you are a part of. You have to give the impression you know, that this is what you're doing. They're going to look at you as the expert. They're going to look for you, you know, towards you for advice. You can't tell them you didn't have time to watch the material. And you can't approach people until you fully understand the material. Not just read it, but read it over and over and over and over again. Watch the video over and over and over and over again. Learn how to explain yourself and your company and your opportunity effortlessly. Bring it up, because everyone can benefit from this. You know, even someone who takes a while to jump, you know, invest some money. You know, it's hard for them to make an investment because they know the risk of losing that investment. You give them a surefire thing and use words like guarantee, 100%, you know, success rate. That's a big deal. That's a life changer. That's something they can relax on. They can depend on. And you bring in 8 people and you just change your life. Do you understand what I'm telling you? And the corporate funded share program is $20,000. You can put in the whole $20,000 and own all the shares of that corporation that they built. All the shares available. So you won't need to do no funding. You won't need to ask for no loans. You won't need to do anything. And with this type of income, when you go through the credit repair, anything else you need to fix on your credit or bills you haven't paid, you can pay them off. And now you will be approved for the credit repair assessment. And then you can go back and get your loan if you was approved, not approved before. Because now you generate enough income to take care of anything and everything that's messing up your credit. You can pay off those bills. You can pay off your student loan. You can pay off that car note, car insurance, child support. Anything that's messing up your credit, you can pay it. And all you did was bring 8 people in the company. Do you understand? I mean, I wish you guys could feel what I'm feeling, because just bringing that right 8 people that go through the process here is all you have to do. Because once you make a believer of those 8 people at least know one person. And that dynamic continues. And that person knows one person. And that person knows one person. And that person knows one person. You understand what I'm saying? But even if you brought in 2, it still would work. Those 2 people may know 500 people. We just work with 8. Okay, so, you know, thanks for watching the video, and let that sink in. Let that sink in, because I see people promoting stuff online, $20 here, $40 here, but you need 100 people to make any real money. And then, you know, there's fees and there's monthly fees and there's charges, and nothing's guaranteed, and the companies fail, and then they go bankrupt, and then they close down, then they don't accept no more people. And the one thing I see people do is run out and find something that is almost exactly like the company that just messed up, and then they go right back to the beginning promoting the same type of opportunity. But they don't get is that people see that you haven't learned from your mistake. You went out there and found something very similar to something that just messed up. And you go out there and you promote it over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And that's fine if you can make it work. But most of us can't do that. Once something, you know, messes up our trust, we don't want to mess with anything even similar to that. So why mess with any business online opportunity and risk not making no money, instead of working your butt off with a company that's actually saying, hey, lend us the money so we can do what we've been doing for years. And in return, we're going to give you shares. We're going to give you commissions. We're going to thank you for bringing customers our way, because not only do we make money, but our companies, you know, that we partner with or associated with or work together with, or we build years of bond between us, also benefit. Everyone is eating. Everyone is generating income. And on the way, you're learning financial, financial skills that's going to benefit you for the rest of your life. Your kids are going to college. You know they're going to have that student loan due. Perfect credit isn't enough. A stable income is. They can start building their nest egg right now. I need you guys to think about this and really take it seriously. And I've been on, you know, in a lot. I have to get back to the gym is what I'm basically saying. Okay, so guys, I hope this sinks in. I hope this makes sense to you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for, you know, just believing in me and believing in yourselves and taking the opportunity to try something new. All right. I'll be back with more. God bless and take care.